This is the first week that we have bye weeks this season. So we're into the byes now. That means fewer games. That means 13 games this week. Actually, 15 games. Or 14. I can do math. 14 games this week instead of 16. So the teams on bye are the Falcons, the Saints, the Jets, and the 49ers. Here are some of the notable players that are off. At quarterback, you're missing Jameis Winston and Matt Ryan, for anybody who was starting either of those guys. Running back, though, a little bit more serious, where you got Alvin Kamara off, Cordero Patterson, who is currently the RB3, is off. Mike Davis is out this week. At wide receiver, Calvin Ridley, Corey Davis, Deebo Samuel, all unavailable. Your tight ends, Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, who is currently on injured reserve. So he probably wasn't playing anyway, but he is also going to be off this week. So as you're looking around at that and you're looking at potential replacements, any position, who is maybe the best potential bye week replacement this week?
I do like that we threw Corey Davis on there just to be like, hey, the Jets
are off.
Yeah. It was a lot of Saints and Falcons on that board. But I was looking at the players that are on bye, and I think the position that gets hit the hardest this week is tight end, with Kyle Pitts and George Kittle being – I know Kittle's on IR, but those are like two must-start guys being taken away from us. So I think Zach Ertz is actually a good waiver wire replacement. I looked yesterday, and he was only rostered in 20% of NFL.com leagues. That feels pretty low to me. And Dallas Goedert is now on the IR due to COVID, so it doesn't look like he's going to be playing this week. Ertz volume has been going up the last 3 weeks. He's actually been getting more usage than Goddard with them both on the field. So now I think he could be a guy who sees like 8+ targets this week against a Bucs defense that I know seems scary, but they have struggled against the pass, especially against tight ends. So I like Zach Ertz.
I do like that Zach Ertz pick too. I think especially with Goddard, as you mentioned, probably not playing on Thursday night. I think he slides in there and gets some work. I am going to triple down on Laviska Shenault. I'm back. Look, early in the season, it wasn't working out. Then he had the game after DJ Chark gets hurt where he has 6 catches, I think, for 99 yards, and it looks like things are going to turn around for him. And then last week, he gets 3 targets. The one that he does catch, he actually turns into a really nice 58-yard catch and run. But we're all still scratching our heads at how it is that Laviska Shenault only got 3 targets in that game. Hopefully the people scratching their heads the hardest are the coaching staff in Jacksonville, and they look around and they say, we've got to get the ball in this guy's hands a little bit more. It just feels like there's an overcorrection coming this week, especially against the Dolphins defense that has not been particularly good this year. They've been surprisingly bad. So I feel
especially
like
against the pass.
Yeah, especially against the pass. So I think this is a week that Shenault gets back in, gets the ball in his hands, and is productive. So this is it. Like, I don't know if it doesn't happen this week. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know if I'm completely out or whatever, but it's got to happen this week.
I feel your pain because I was a huge Marvin Jones supporter coming into this season, and like it's not Shenault or Marvin Jones that are they're struggling, but it's not like they are not playing well. It's like, why are we not getting these guys the ball more? I mean, they had 8 targets combined. Dan Arnold and Agnew had 8 targets each. I mean, at some point you got to be like, hey, these are our 2 best weapons. We don't care if the defense, who they're throwing at them. We have to give our guys a chance to win as well. So hopefully there's an overcorrection and it leads to a lot of volume this week.
I mean, when you have a chance to load up a journeyman tight end and a punt return specialist with targets, I mean, you just got to take it. Yeah, it's just all it is to it.